Do you think social media marketing works? Anybody? Yeah? Mm-hmm. Well, ask every Fortune 500 company in the United States of America if they believe in, advertising advertising their services on the internet. Ask them if social media works. You better believe it. They're spending most of the advertising budgets that they have on social media marketing. But social media, how do you make it work? It's really it's confusing. I thought Instagram was just for my 20-year-old child. I thought YouTube was just for me to look up how to, do stuff. I didn't know YouTube was a way to market financial services. I didn't think that Snapchat, which my 13-year-old is on, is a way to get clients. That's, to me, that just doesn't make sense. It actually makes me sick to think that, that Instagram, it's just, it doesn't seem right. Financial services here, social media is like kids stuff here. It doesn't even seem like it goes together. It just doesn't. If you really think about it, it doesn't seem like Facebook, which is where, friends and family are at, and financial services are up here. It doesn't seem like the two should ever be mixed together. I still am really, it's hard for me to grasp this, but it's the truth. Social media is the number one way to generate prospects, customers in the financial service industry. It is the number one way to generate clients, period. But it's also the most difficult way to market. Guy, you couldn't go home from here and film yourself from your phone and then somehow get that out on Instagram and attract customers. You couldn't, Ms. Hilburn, you couldn't leave from here with your husband and say, let's do a quick, phone, selfie, and let's post that to YouTube and get customers. Mickey, you couldn't go from here, go back home and say, hey, babe, film me real quick. I want to talk about the services that I offer, and then I want to put that on Facebook, and I want 30,000 people to see it. Or Eric, you couldn't go from here, and you couldn't go to LinkedIn. Well, you might, but you couldn't most people can't go to LinkedIn and say, well, I want to get my services that I offer, financial services, on LinkedIn, and I want to market to every person that works at this hospital that in my town, or all teachers in this school district, or all people at BMW. LinkedIn, you could do a little video, and you could run an ad for $30 or $40 per day, and you could say, well, I want it to go to Asian people that work at this school district that have hobbies in this field, golfing or sailing or whatever. Well, believe it or not, LinkedIn, you can do that kind of video. And then you could get it in front of those people, and then you could generate prospects from that LinkedIn video.